From the screen to real life. Ever wonder what the cast of Liv and Maddie is up to when the cameras stop rolling? We all love them as the Rooney family, but off-set, they've got some pretty surprising lives. From secret talents and behind-the-scenes friendships to big life changes and unexpected careers. We're diving into the real lives of the stars you grew up with. First up is Dove Cameron. Dove was born on January 15, 1996, which makes her 29 years old. Older than Liv and Maddie, but still super young and doing awesome things. But here's where it gets even cooler. Dove can sing, like really sing. After her Disney days, she went on to star as Mal in the Descendants movies. Mal is the daughter of Maleficent, so yeah, basically the queen of cool. And if you've heard songs like If Only or Ways to be Wicked, you know she crushed it in those. Dove's totally rocking the music scene. She makes her own songs, and they sound totally different from her Disney days. A little more grown up, a little more pop and edgy. One of her biggest songs, Boyfriend, got millions of plays and showed off a whole new side of her. She's also been super open about who she is, talking about things like identity, confidence, and being true to yourself, which is kind of her thing. Whether she's on stage, in a movie, or just being herself, Dove's all about being real and doing what she loves. Second is Tenzing Trainor. Tenzing was born on September 4th, 2001. He's named after the real Tenzing Norgay, one of the first people to climb Mount Everest. That's because he's actually related to him. How cool is that? Off-screen, Tenzing is very chill. He's super into sports, especially soccer. He's also done voice acting, like he was the voice of Jin in Abominable, that animated movie about the magical Yeti. He's also popped up in shows like Night Squad and American Housewife. He's got this cool, laid-back vibe in real life, and fans love how funny and kind he is. He even said in interviews that he loved filming Liv and Maddie so much that the cast felt like his second family. These days, he's been working on some new acting projects and growing up just like the rest of us. But Parker Rooney will always be one of the funniest Disney Channel brothers ever. Third is Jessica Garcia. Jessica was born on March 23, 1987. And even though she played a high schooler on the show, she was already a grown-up when filming Liv and Maddie. But she didn't stop there. After Disney, Jessica totally crushed it in other shows like On My Block on Netflix, where she played Jasmine, another loud, lovable, and totally unforgettable character. She has this amazing way of making even the silliest scenes feel real and full of heart. In real life, Jessica is super inspiring. She's talked about growing up, chasing big dreams, and loving who you are no matter what. She's proud of her heritage. She's Cuban and Mexican American, and she's all about bringing more diversity and representation to the screen. Oh, and fun fact, she got married in real life and loves sharing happy moments with her fans. She's not just an actress, she's someone a lot of people look up to. Fourth is Joey Bragg. Joe was born on July 20th, 1996. And just like his character, Joey in real life is super funny. But here's the twist. He was doing stand-up comedy before he even got on Disney Channel. Yep, he started performing comedy as a teen. That explains all the perfect timing and silly lines, right? After Liv and Maddie, Joey didn't slow down. He starred in a few other shows and movies, and he's still doing comedy, making people laugh on stage and online. His Instagram and TikTok are full of funny stuff, and he's got this kind of smart but silly vibe that fans love. And guess what? In real life, Joey's actually super sweet and a bit of a nerd, in the best way. He loves writing, acting, and making jokes that make people feel good. Fifth is Ryan McCartan. Ryan was born on June 14, 1993. And get this, he's not just an actor, he's also a total powerhouse singer. Like Broadway-level talented. After Liv and Maddie, Ryan went on to star in musicals like Heathers, the musical, and even played Hans in Frozen on Broadway. That's right, Prince Hans. The villain. He's got range. Back in the Disney days, Ryan and Dove Cameron were actually dating in real life and even had a pop duo together called The Girl and the Dreamcatcher. They made some catchy songs and had a whole dreamy aesthetic going on. Although they eventually went their separate ways, they created some fun music along the way. Outside of acting and singing, Ryan's also into writing and producing music on his own. He shares a lot with fans about mental health and being open about struggles, which makes him super relatable and real. 7th is Lauren Donzies. Lauren was born on July 28, 2004, which made her one of the youngest cast members on the show. But she handled it like a total pro. She was already acting before Liv and Maddie, doing commercials and smaller roles. And when she stepped into the Disney Channel spotlight, she totally nailed it. After Liv and Maddie, Lauren went on to star in the Netflix show No Good Nick, alongside Sean Astin and Melissa Joan Hart. She played a super smart, sweet, and slightly suspicious character. And again, Lauren showed off just how good she is at balancing comedy with real emotion. In real life, Lauren is super creative. She loves to sing, dance, act, and even writes her own music. She's got this kind of quiet confidence and quirky charm that makes her really fun to watch, whether she's on screen or just being herself online. 9th is Jordan Fisher. Jordan was born on April 24, 1994, and honestly, he does everything. He sings, acts, dances, plays instruments, like all of them, and he even writes music. He's the kind of guy who can go from Disney Channel cutie to Broadway star and then drop a smooth pop song in the same week. After his time on Liv and Maddie, Jordan absolutely blew up. He starred in Teen Beach Movie 2, showed off his singing chops in Grease Live, on TV, and then crushed it on Broadway in Hamilton as John Lawrence and Philip Hamilton. And yes, he totally nailed the rap parts. Oh, and did we mention he won Dancing with the Stars? Because of course he did. Smooth moves, perfect rhythm, total charm, it was kind of a no-brainer. Jordan also starred in Netflix movies like To All the Boys, P.S. I Still Love You, and voiced characters in animated shows and video games. He was even in Fortnite. And through it all, he stays super grounded and always talks about how important family, faith, and following your passion are. 10th is Victoria Moroles. She played Andy on Liv and Maddie, Maddie's super cool, skater best friend. Andy was tough, confident, and never afraid to speak her mind. And Victoria made her one of the show's standout characters. Victoria was born on September 4th, 1996, and after Disney, she kept acting in both fun and dramatic roles. You might have seen her in Teen Wolf, Never Have I Ever, or even in indie films where she totally shows off her acting chops. She's stylish, talented, and brings that awesome cool girl energy wherever she goes. And there you have it. The Liv and Maddie cast may have said goodbye to Ridgewood High, but in real life, they're busier and cooler than ever. From singing and dancing to movies, Broadway and beyond, they've taken their talents way past the Rooney house. It's awesome to see how far they've come, and who knows, maybe we'll see them together again someday. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us who your favorite cast member is in the comments. See you next time.